Hey everybody, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a tutorial for this really pretty boho fun pendant necklace using the Sunken Treasure Collection for Bargain Bead Box of June 2024. What a fun box this was. I just did the unboxing and now I'm just did this pendant necklace tutorial. It's really easy to follow. I just used the chain and then I use some of my own eye pins. I will use the head pins in future videos. And then I just took a little bit of that chain. I took 5 links and then I added this with the jump ring and put that little shell for something fun. So I do have a coupon code BNJ2 for $2 off your first box with them. I will leave a link below as well. These boxes are regularly $22.99 a month, and they're valued at between $60 and $70. This box was actually valued at $80.30. So it's a great, someone who's new to beading especially, because you get a little bit of everything in it. You get some of their findings, you get different beads, you get chain, you get everything. So all you need are your tools then. So if you want to learn how to make this necklace, then stay tuned. Okay, so I'm starting with... This is a 7-centimeter jump ring. I just need one of the bigger ones like this. And then these are 5mm. I need 4 of these. And then these are 4mm. I need 2 of these. So I'm using some of these window beads. I love these. They're so pretty. I'm using some blue just to put a little accent of blue in there. And then I'm using these spacer beads. Then I'm using the chain. So what I did, I cut most of them because I'm trying to not make the video, oh, of course I just dropped these. I'm trying not to make the video too long, so I'm trying to do some of this stuff ahead of time. And I also have some 1-inch eye pins. So I will use the head pin still for another part of it. So this right here, this one, let me measure this. This is 24, wait, sorry, going the wrong way. This is a teeny bit under 7 centimeters, but it's just enough so that it's uneven hoops. So when you attach it like this, there'll be one point where you can attach the jump ring or the eye pin to, if that makes sense. So I did 5 of these. This is usually, once I find the length that I want, I usually take them like this, so I know that they're all the exact same length. I know most of the other beaders do the same thing. So I'm going to do my last one. So I take the top point of that, and then I just kind of bring it down until I see where it's even. It's hard because I can't lay it flat. I kind of have to let them hang. So once you do the one, and I'll show you as I do it. Let me get this one done. I think it's hard because I'm trying to do this on camera. Okay. Okay. So now I have I have 6 of these. Lay those flat. I'm going to put this aside. Now I took one of the chains and I cut just 5 hoops, 5 ovals, because I want there to be a middle one there for the front of the pendant. So I'm going to take the real tiny jump rings like this. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to put that hoop on there, and I'm going to attach it to here. And close this up. Make sure it's closed well. Okay. Lay that down. So you want to lay the right way. Then I'm going to take the other one. You see, where's that? Here it is, right here. Take the other one. Open this one up. I'm going to let this hang so it hangs naturally. And I'm going to put that through. I'm going to put that through here. Get that. Oh, I think my thing's in the way. There we go. And then I'm going to close that up. Okay. So now you have this right here. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this pendant, and I'm going to take this little shell. I'm going to open up the bigger one. Okay, there's this right here. And I like it because this little shell pendant has two sides to it. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to make sure that it's going to be going the right way. So the oval dome part is going to face this. Then I'm going to hold this up, and I'm going to go through that middle piece of the chain. I'm going to close this up. I want it to be closed really well so that so this will hang like this. Look how cute that is. I love it. It's got like a little hippie vibe to it. Okay, so we have this. So now I'm going to put these two aside because I don't need those. Those are for to attach the toggle clasp. So now I'm going to take this jump ring, and one's going to go here and one's going to go here. But first I want to create another one of these. So I already did a couple of these because I wanted to show you what I'm doing. So these are going to go right next to here. So I'm going to take one of these coral ones, that, and then this. And then I use my round nose pliers for this. And I'm going to bend it this way. It doesn't really matter to me when the beads are round which way they're going. If they had a front and a back, you know, it would be a little different. But I wouldn't use beads like that this way because it would be too hard to get them to lay the right way. Okay. Okay, so I have this. I'm going to do one more of these. And it's going to be a coral bead. The blue. Yeah, because I think the blue looks really pretty there. It just adds another dimension of color on here. And then I'm going to bend that there. And put that like that. Okay, so I have these two. So now I'm going to open up this jump ring. And I'm going to open that up. Now, when you look up at the top of this, that is the center right there. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3 over, and then up to that little hoop right there. I don't know if that's making sense or not. And we have here, going right the right way here. There we go. Oh, okay, wait. Let me get this again. 3, here we go. Okay. Now it's like this. So we hold it like this, and then I'm going to put one of these on. And I'm going to close this up. It's not closed all the way yet. There we go. So it'll be like this. And then we're going to do the next one. We want to make sure that it's in the exact same spot on the opposite side. So let me move these out of the way. Move these. And let me see, 1, 2, 3. Just a little bit below. 1, 2, 3. It's one below the third one. Okay. So it would be I think this would be it. Let me see. Yeah. I think that's it. That was easy. Okay. So now I'm going to take this one, put that there. And close this up like that. And I'm going to lay this down, make sure this is right. Yes, that's right. Okay, now I'm going to take the first one. So I'm going to take this like this. I'm going to open and take this, and I'm going to open this up like that. And I'm going to take the first piece of the chain. It usually goes right in when I'm not filming. Okay, so take that first piece, and then without tangling it too much, take the last piece and close this up like that. So then it'll have that point there. And then we're going to do the next one. And I'm going to open this one up. I'm going to take that piece. And then that piece. Oh, that one went much better. And close this up. Make sure that those hoops are totally closed so that you can't see that. Okay, let me move some of these out of the way. Okay, so now we are here. So now we're going to go with this one. We're going to open this one up. Oh, wrong side. So we're going to open this one up, and I'm going to let these kind of dangle, and here's the point. So what it is when you see how all those attach, this is the one that's hanging. So we're going to put this through there, like that. Let me get it over here. I'm going to close that up. Okay. There's that. And I'm going to do the other one. And hold that down like that until I find that. Here it is. Let me get this. There we go. And let me grab that. Of course, it's not going in because I'm trying to. There we go. Maybe I got it a little better. Sorry if this is off camera, but it's trying to. Okay, there we go. Whew. Okay. Okay. So, see how that's turning out like that? So we got a little bit of chain, we got a little bit of the beads. So now we're gonna do the chain again. And I'm gonna let me make this set of beads really quick. I'm just gonna use my round nose pliers to, so for this, I'm gonna do the coral, the bead cap, or the bead, spacer bead. And then this again. And then I'm going to bend that. So I did the unboxing for this, and this is the only video I will have out so far because I'm going to be on vacation next week. Like I said during the unboxing, my sister and I are taking my soon-to-be 90-year-old dad, and we're going to Vegas for Father's Day. My poor daddy's been through so much this last 6 months. Bladder cancer, a surgery, a pacemaker, all this. And he's a young 89 though. And yeah, it was Mother's Day, and he was over, and we were sitting there watching TV, and a commercial for Vegas came on, and he said, boy, I haven't been to Vegas in so long, I'd love to go. And I looked at him, I said, well, let's go, Papa. And he had the biggest smile on his face. And so that's what we did. We booked the trip, and so we're going. And then Wednesday, I go back with him. My sister's coming back down here to Florida, and I'm flying to Chicago with him to get him set up, because that's where we're originally from. I'm going to get him all set up at his place and make sure his meds are all ready and everything, and then I'm going to fly back Saturday. So when I come back Saturday, I'll be filming more videos then. So next week, I'll have 3 videos up while I'm gone. Just a couple unboxings, Adornable Elements and dollar bead box, and then this tutorial. Okay, so then I'm going to undo this, and I'm going to put this one on, and then I'm going to put this one on, like that. Close that up. Okay, I'm going to take this, and I'm going to put wrong side. I'm going to open that up, put this on, and then put this on. Okay, so we have this, and now I'm going to take this one and open it. And now, like I said, I'm going to dangle this, and there's that point. Oh, that went right on. Very good. Like that. And then I'm going to undo this one. For that, and here's this point. Okay. Got that. I was holding this up against my neck. Oh, this is so cute. I love the way this is looking. Okay. So now we're going to take this one. We're going to open that up. We're going to put that there. And then we're going to put this there. Like that. Okay. And then we're going to do this last one. Okay. Add that. And then do this. Okay. Okay, so now I have this right here. Now I'm going to do one more with these beads, and then that will be enough. I have to get more of the coral beads out. Need 4 more. Okay. So this, the blue, and this, and then take my round nose pliers, bend it. They kind of like go like a little farther down, so it's wider when as I'm doing the hoop, and then I go down a little closer as I'm closing it to try and get that hoop to it. Okay. So here we have this. I'm getting like that. And then I go down like that. Perfect. Okay. So now we're going to open this one up. Get that point down there. There we go. And then we got that. And we're going to open that up. And I think, is that one or two? Yeah, there we go. And there we go. Okay, let me hold this up against my neck. Sort of perfect. Okay, so now I have my other smaller jump rings. And you want to make sure when you put, okay, I'm going to open this up. I'm going to put this going on like this. But you can, you can make sure that it's laying right when you put it on, because this is a chain, so it's not like, okay. Here we have that. This is such a fun necklace. Open that up, put that on, and then the toggle clasp. And there we go. And here we have this beautiful little hippie boho inspired necklace. I hope you enjoyed this. This will look so cute on. It'll be nice and comfortable. Maybe I'll wear this to Vegas. I don't know yet. I haven't even finished packing. So I'm trying to get videos for you guys done so I can enjoy my trip and know you guys are have some videos to watch. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I do have a coupon code BNJ2 for $2 off your first box with them. And I will leave links below to Bargain Bead Box, as well as my Etsy, my Instagram, my Pinterest, and my Facebook pages, if you would like to follow me on any of there. And thank you everybody for watching, and stay tuned for the next video. It's going to be to the right. I know you're going to love it, and I will see you on my next video, and you have a great week.